Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, July 6th. You'll be interested to know, 141 years ago, today in 1885, Louis Pasteur administered an experimental rabies vaccine to a boy bitten by a rabid dog, marking a bold medical trial that followed his laboratory work on germ theory and immunity. The successful treatment represented a milestone in preventive medicine and established the concept of vaccination as a life-saving public health tool. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, there's a slight chance of rain showers, and it feels like 68 degrees with 4-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:21, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:14. It looks like we're in for some cloudy skies today, with a chance of rain showers and a high near 74, along with a light southeast breeze, around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 73. Tonight, expect cloudy conditions with likely rain showers before midnight, then patchy fog and thunderstorms, a low around 61, with moderate east winds, around 12 miles per hour. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 74 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather, Tuesday will be cloudy with patchy fog, showers and thunderstorms likely, a high near 72, and a northeast wind around 14 miles per hour with rainfall amounts around a quarter to a half inch. Showers will taper overnight to a chance early Wednesday morning with lows near 61 and northeast winds easing. Then Wednesday turns partly sunny with a high near 79 and lighter northeast winds. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, the highest paid college president in Massachusetts, Joseph Aoun, president of Northeastern University, reported a total compensation exceeding $3 million for fiscal year 2025. His earnings topped $3,045,428, marking a significant increase from prior years. Aoun's compensation saw a sharp rise of 113%, jumping from $1,300,000 to $2,700,000. This boost was driven by deferred compensation and bonus payments. Aoun now exceeds the next highest paid college president, Sally Kornbluth of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, by nearly $1 million. Now on to sports. England midfielder Jordan Henderson suffered a really bad wrist injury while celebrating his side's dramatic World Cup last 16 win over Mexico, manager Thomas Tuchel said. Henderson appeared to land awkwardly after falling from the advertising hoardings following England's 3-2 victory, and was pictured leaving the pitch on a stretcher. The 36-year-old Brentford midfielder's World Cup has been limited to a 6-minute appearance at the end of England's Group L win over Panama. "It looks really bad," said England manager Thomas Tuchel on BBC One after his side's win. "The doctor told me he is in hospital." In local sports, the Red Sox keep rolling. Boston swept the Angels over the weekend with a 8-1 win Saturday behind Sonny Gray's dominant 6 innings, then took Game 3 7-5 Sunday. Wilson Contreras was the offensive engine both nights, driving in 3 runs each time. The team's now won 8 of their last 10 and heads to Chicago tomorrow night to open a 3-game, set against the White Sox at Rate Field. First pitch at 7:40 with Peyton Tall on the mound for Boston. But there's a significant injury concern brewing. All-star Ranger Suarez left Sunday's game early with left abductor tightness after just 2 2/3 innings. With Conley early, already on the 15-day IL and starters Garrett Crochet, Johan Oviedo, Patrick Sandoval, and Cutter Crawford already out, the rotation is getting razor thin. Boston may need to turn to AAA's Brian Bayo if Suarez lands on the injured list. Manager Chad Tracy will update his status after the series wraps. Meanwhile, the Celtics executed one of the franchise's biggest offseason moves, trading Jaylen Brown to Philadelphia for Paul George, 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. Boston also signed Mitchell Robinson to a 3-year, $47.4 million deal and inked Mike Conley to a 1-year contract. Center Neemias Queta agreed to a 4-year, $56 million extension through the 2030-31 season. In top news, 7 countries in the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries and its allies plan to increase their oil outputs modestly next month, bringing more oil online as fuel prices have fallen to levels not seen since before the United States and Israel's war with Iran. On Sunday, OPEC Plus announced that these countries would expand oil production by a combined total of 188,000 barrels per day in August. The participating countries are Saudi Arabia, Russia, Iraq, Kuwait, Kazakhstan, Algeria, and Oman. The group stated that they will continue to monitor market conditions and reaffirmed the importance of a cautious approach. In business news, Germany's savings and cooperative banks are rolling out crypto trading to retail clients, wiring Bitcoin into the apps of institutions that hold roughly 80 million customer relationships in a country of 84 million people. The Sparkassen serve about 50 million customers, and the cooperative banks another 30 million. Both groups dismissed the asset class as too risky just 4 years ago. According to Bloomberg, both groups are building in-house services rather than steering clients to outside exchanges. EasyBank's main crypto platform already runs inside the VR banking app, offering Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Cardano. DecaBank is building an equivalent product for roughly 340 savings banks, with a phased launch later this year. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 6% over the weekend to about $63,000. Ethereum is up 15% to just under $1,800. And XRP is up 11% to $1.14. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Some of the nation's wealthy are allowing artificial intelligence to teach their children instead of using traditional schools. They are investing tens of thousands of dollars for their kids to become beta testers for unproven technology. Companies like Forge Prep and Alpha School are charging families significant amounts to provide AI tutors and interactive workshops. Sean Johnson, a venture capitalist from San Francisco, plans to send his son to a $75,000 per year Alpha kindergarten. Concerns arise over the lack of evidence that these AI-guided schools are enhancing educational outcomes. Additionally, the exclusion of hot-button social issues from the curriculum raises important questions. And in entertainment news, Idiocracy is the film that best captures the American experience, say readers of the New York Times. When asked to choose the best American film ever made, many cinephiles might select The Godfather. However, when the question shifts to which film most definitively captures the American experience, The Godfather ranks second. The New York Times recently posed this question on the country's 250th anniversary, and 3,000 respondents most frequently mentioned the lesser-known 2006 film Idiocracy. This science fiction film envisions the United States as an anti-intellectual dystopia, featuring Terry Crews as President Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Camacho. According to the Times, some commenters expressed sadness over their choice, connecting it to their feelings about the country today, with several describing it as a documentary. The wrestling connection gained relevance when former President Trump hosted a mixed martial arts fight at the White House last month. Former Representative Adam Kinzinger remarked on X, saying, "If anyone defends Trump saying there will be a mixed martial arts fight on the White House lawn, never listen to them again." He compared it to idiocracy with an equally foolish president. Meanwhile, The Godfather remains in second place. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the French philosopher and writer, Voltaire. And he said, "The art of medicine consists in amusing the patient while nature cures the disease." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.